are reviewing the BMW iX xDrive45. This is the facelift version of the old BMW iX40. Cosmetically, there is not a big difference between the BMW iX45 compared to the old iX40. For instance, here on the inside, it looks almost identical. And here you have the actual visible facelift of the facelifted iX45. It's basically got a little bit of Botox. It had some work done. One of the things that stand out compared to the old iX40, that is that this model has brand new headlights. It's got these snake eyes lights, which is very cool. Then it has a new front bumper like every BMW with a facelift has and is proud of having. It still has the controversial front kidneys, but now these kidneys, they have LED lights around it. So if you're driving in the dark, everybody can see you're driving a BMW. Actually, they can see you're driving a brand new BMW. I still wonder if these big kidneys are as controversial as people make them out to be. Because in my head, it's just a status symbol. There's no way that you can be driving a brand new BMW with big kidney grills unless you have the money to buy a brand new BMW with big kidney grills. Another thing that is interesting about the front grille or the front kidneys is that it's self-healing. If you get a scratch here or a stone hits you, it will heal itself or smoothen itself out. And if the scratch is too big, you bring it to the dealership and they have some kind of a heat gun that can smoothen it out. It's witchcraft. But what's the point of a facelift if you can't really see it? Well, the biggest difference in this car is the size of the battery compared to the old iX40. The battery in the old iX40 was about 72 kilowatt hours, while this car here has a brand new battery pack that packs a punch which is about 98.4 kilowatt hours. This car also has a new and revised heat pump, which means that when the weather gets cold and stormy and icy, the range will not go down too much compared to the old car. The old iX40 had a terrible habit of losing a lot of range if it got too cold, but this car should not have that problem. Also, BMW have redesigned the wheel bearings in this car, which means there is a lot less resistance when you're driving forward. With the new battery, the new heat pump, and the new wheel bearings, this car should be able to drive on one charge about 608 kilometers. Well, that's what the press material said. I don't know exactly what's going to be in real life, so it'll be interesting to see. This car is four-wheel drive and has 408 horsepower and 700 Newton meters of torque. That means it can go from a 0 to 100 in 5.1 seconds. You can also get a BMW iX60 model, and that has an even bigger battery pack than this one here. That battery pack is 119 kilowatt hours and has about 544 horsepower and 765 Newton meters of torque. It's also four-wheel drive, so it means it can go from a 0 to 100 in 4.6 seconds, which is 0.5 seconds faster than this car. But it also means that the range in the iX60 is about 100 kilometers more than in the iX40. But the iX60 also costs about 2.5 million kroners more, Icelandic kroners, than this car here. This car here is priced at 15,990,000 Icelandic kroners, while the iX60 is priced at 18,590,000. This particular car comes with 21-inch alloy wheels, but you can also spend a little bit more money and buy 23-inch alloy wheels. This particular car comes on regular old-school suspension, but if you opt for the iX60, for example, you can get that fitted with self-adjustable air suspension. This car comes with frameless windows. When you open the doors of this car, there is a lot of exposed carbon fiber, and that is done to keep the weight of the car down, which is interesting as the car already weighs 2.5 tons. It makes you think, how heavy would it be if this weren't carbon fiber? The good thing is, though, that carbon fiber is strong. I wouldn't mind being T-boned in this car. I think I would be pretty safe. There is nothing that you could translate into body roll in this car. The suspension is stiff, like it should be in a BMW. I don't really understand how BMW is able to translate the driving characteristics between platforms. It doesn't matter if it's a diesel or a petrol or a plug-in hybrid or an electric car. They always feel pretty much like a BMW. As you can see, the car has a retractable hitch, and can it pull about 2.5 tons. The infotainment system in this car is perfectly good, has no lag and is very responsive. You can move the app icons around according to what is your most used app, etc. The car also has massage in the front seats. Here you can choose between activation, relaxation, revitalization and invigoration. This is not a massage that punches you in the back with a bare fist. This is more relaxing. It soothes you while you glide along the highways. It's apparent that we are sitting in a premium car, especially when you move down in the cabin. Here you won't find any bad, cheap, scratchy plastic. Every material here is soft and squishy. Even the material on the door itself is a tiny bit soft. In the center console system, you will find the unmistakable BMW iDrive system. The good thing about all new BMWs is that they all come with the same iDrive system and the same infotainment system. And BMW has been developing this iDrive system for over 20 years now, or since 2004. And it's becoming really, really good. Even though the infotainment system has touchscreen compatibility, I find myself often using the legendary swivel wheel because that's what I'm used to. There's also a tiny little storage here for your cell phone, but if you need to charge the phone, you can do that wirelessly down here. This car can also park by itself. You just press the P button here with the camera icon, then the car starts searching for a parking spot. Now it found a spot behind itself. Then you press Start Reversing Assistant. No hands. It's doing it all by itself. Then we are parked in this pretty spot where you can find two BMWs. How cool is that? The dream driveway? Possibly.